Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip.
August 20th.
We live.
What's good, people? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday, back at it again. Greatest podcast in the land where Nicki Minaj is the latest, greatest poster child for the alt-right. I am Uncle Hotep. He's Hotep Jesus. Episode 169 of Hotep's Been Told Ya.
Yeah.
What's good, bro?
Couple of things. Number one, I got a new soundbite from Cassius Cam. Cassius Cam, I know you watching. Bro, send me that same clip a cappella. I need an a cappella, just the vocals. I think it'll be much more iller. Number two, Taylor reached out and he wants to set up a meeting to start planning for the Grifties.
Okay.
So we got to make that happen. People, you know who the grifters are this year. Go to grifties.com, nominate, vote, But send in your clips too. I think we probably need to figure out some way for people to send their clips in. Send it, I guess. I don't know. Send them to Chad because Chad is tag Chad on Twitter. And Chad is my name, I believe his ad is Hotep Nebuchadnezzar. Because he's going to be compiling all the clips. So whatever clips you got of your favorite grifty moments this year for 2021, send them in the chat so you can start bookmarking them and we can consider some of that stuff. Because Grifties is coming again at the top of the year, 20. It's that time again, man. It's almost that time again. Yo, it feels like we just did it.
Almost. Yeah. It's getting to the end of the year, you know what I mean? So
yeah, we
got to start planning for that stuff, you know? People be surprised at how much effort it takes to put into a show, to make a show, you know, the lead up to that. You know, it's a couple month process, man. And that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work by a lot of individuals, you know. Yeah. You know, thankful everybody. We put it off last year. Hopefully make this year bigger and better.
Word. Also, you know, let us know who you want to present an award this year. We got to figure out our presenters. I promised Crypto Wendy O a spot. But yeah, shout out to Chad, shout out to Halima, all the mods in the chat. But yeah.
What else is going on, man? Nothing?
Outside of being a goddamn slave to this liberal system, man. It's the black man trying to survive.
I dig that, man. Listen, before we get into super chats, man, I checked out Dr. Umar, man. Okay. I got me some beads.
I see your beads.
My Hotep attributes is plus 25 for copping the beads. I went down there and streamed. Some people out here think I was pump faking. I took my daughter down there too, man.
Oh, okay.
Like, yo, listen. Jade, I took my oldest.
Yeah.
We was walking around buying stuff. Then Umar started spitting. He got up there.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, he was talking about the black community.
Yeah.
And Jade was like, Dad, Dad, is this the black community you always talk about? Yo, I fell out laughing. But she enjoyed herself. She just like she don't get to, do stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's not like a community up that around here.
Right.
You know what I mean? But she was like, she was loving it, man. She was loving it.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So she saw like the vendors and whatnot, the African vendors and the shea butter and all types of stuff. So
yeah.
What kind of snacks they had? They had plantain out there. I know they had some watermelon.
No, they didn't have that much food things I seen.
Nah.
They had a couple juice things.
Juice, okay. They was juicing.
I didn't see a yeah. I seen a juice thing, and
Okay.
I copped some sea moss.
Yeah.
And like the food thing was on the other side, and there was a big line, so I wasn't getting in line. I was just like, yo, there was a lot of shines out there. I am bullshit you not. There was a lot of people out there. Yeah, I'm not bullshit. There was a lot of niggas out there. You like, damn. Umar putting on for the 2-1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wilmington's finest. Shout out to Nerd.
That's his hometown, right? Philly, right?
No, Wilmington, yeah.
No,
Umar is from Philly. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He's from Philly. But it was in Philly, right?
Yeah. No, it was in Wilmington.
Oh, the event was in Wilmington.
At a school. That's where his school's at.
Oh, he had like a grand opening, I guess?
No.
Slow down, Hotep Jesus.
Like, I think he got 2 buildings, right? And it was in between the alleyway between the 2 buildings.
Okay.
It looks like he came a long way. You know what I mean? He still got stuff to work on with the buildings, I think. But I think he said, I think hopefully next year he said he was going to be open for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but look like he's come. Umar has come a long way. I'm sorry. A lot of people say a lot of stuff about him, but I got nothing but respect to Umar. Did you see what he did at the end of the night, man?
Nah, what?
This guy held a fake wedding and married 2 sisters, man.
What? What do you mean fake married 2 sisters?
A fashion show wedding. So he married 2 women, but it wasn't real. It wasn't a real one.
It was just like for entertainment purposes?
Yeah.
Really?
Grifting.
He knew the internet was going to run with that. Umar out here pushing polygamy. Yeah, he's smart. Shout out to Umar, man.
Yeah, but I wish I went down there earlier. I could have got a flick with him, man. But it was like, by the time we got down there, it was like the shit started running. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
because it was open early, but I didn't get, like, we had stuff to do earlier during the day. Wilmington. Like, I used to work down in Wilmington, so I used, when there's something down there, I was like, man, I'll shoot down there, man, for a quick minute, man. But shout out to Delaware, man. He said it. They accepted him as his own, at their own. You know what I mean? So
okay.
I mean,
shout out to Delaware.
Shout out to Delaware, man.
They're holding it down, man.
Yeah, but I was really glad my daughter enjoyed it. That was the big thing. You know what I mean? I was like,
you just brought the oldest one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I forget what the hell was
you didn't bring the Polk down there?
Everybody was killing me on the chat. And you know what shirt I wore, man? I wore the coon shirt with me.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Soul and all of them. Anybody said anything?
This one guy said something on his way out. He was like, that looked like one of my shirts. Then he looked, he was like, oh hell no.
He's so nice. He's like, nah, this thing got a cool shirt. What'd he say? You didn't say nothing after that?
No, that's all he said. I was like, come on, man, we on the same team, man. He didn't say nothing else. Yeah. But I was really happy. People was killing me. You take the ball down there. I was like, whatever. And I was like, I forget. They was doing something. I was getting nails done. But I was just happy that my daughter enjoyed it. Bring around some real niggas, real black folks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not the shine she see up here.
Right.
Real niggas. Yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just something that, I kind of wish my parents would did.
Yeah.
But they weren't into any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't keep them niggas far away from me. I mean, they was on that type time. You know what I mean? So I mean, that's something I like to be around. You know what I mean? If I have a chance.
So peep this. I'm playing PS5. Yeah. I'm playing the Black Spider-Man game. You know, I'm feeling good. Like, yeah, all right, you know, we got this nigga that speaks Spanish. It's cool. Miles Morales. Eminem, basically. All right.
Okay.
So I'm on this one mission and we go pick up a package. Right? And I'm like, oh, cool, new package, right? It's a new uniform. I get there and it's a Black Lives Matter mural. I open the package and it's a Black Lives Matter costume.
Stop it.
I said, yo, I called my son. I said, look at this bullshit. He started laughing because he know how much I hate them niggas. Started laughing. And then after you pick up the package, it like changes the camera angle so you see Spider-Man in the new black and yellow and still in our colors, black and yellow, and then with Black Lives Matter mural behind them. I said they had a way to sneak this shit in there. Oh my God. But it's a lot. It's really leftist. It's a leftist game. You got the Black Lives Matter in there. I haven't seen any T people yet. I did see some G people. They had some G people and they did have some handicapped people. So yeah, it's definitely full of that Marxist agenda.
Ain't it wild we just abandoned the red, black, and the green for the Black Lives Matter?
That was the trick. Let's segue into something really fast before we go to the super chats. Did you see the NAACP? I want to do this breakdown real fast. You just reminded me.
What happened?
Dog, where's it? Here it go. Media. Matter of fact, I should probably share this on the screen. Let me share this on the screen so everyone can see the buffoonery as well. And again, Marcus Garvey warned you about this organization. All right, boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so y'all should see it on the screen now. All right, so here we have what is this bullshit, dog? This is some bullshit. It's basically victimology. Okay, so check this out. It says it's 12 of these things here. Hashtag. Well, let me read the caption. It says, "We love the sound of a certified black agenda." Hashtag certified black agenda. So September 15th. If you are reading this, it's not too late to take action. Help the NAACP move our communities forward by volunteering, signing petitions, or making a donation. So this is a grift, right?
Teach me how to grift. Teach me how to grift. Teach me how to grift.
Okay.
Teach me how to grift.
Here we got first one. Hashtag cancel student debt. What? Hashtag cancel student debt. All right. Hashtag police reform now. Hashtag diversity in media. Now, that was the first one that caught my eye. What does diversity in media mean? Diversity in media means do not build your own black media platforms.
Right. Okay.
Join our white liberal ones. They don't want diversity in media. They want diversity of, within their media. They don't want diversity of media. See what I'm saying? There's a difference between diversity in media and diversity of media. We are a diverse piece of media. The Hoteps BEEN Told you show, right?
Right.
Okay. Next one. Again, going back to what you said about that flag. They gave us that new flag and we dropped the other one, right? You see how they
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what they do. The object is we don't want the black community focused on building their own. Now,
Right.
You can tell where they get lazy here by the last one, but the next one says hashtag corporate accountability. Bitch, you run all the fucking corporate institutions. Liberals. You voted for the same niggas that run these corporations. NAACP literally supports the same corporations. They every year they throw their little rainbow up when it's time for Rainbow Month. They throw their black box up for us. These are same corporations that wasn't hiring Negroes that y'all support. Hashtag COVID no more. What the fuck that got to do with us? Again, the psyop to get us to take the jab. Build back better. Hashtag build back better. Ain't that the slogan for the Illuminati or some shit?
That's a.
What's it called?
That's Biden's joint.
The Biden. They threw Biden's shit back in here. But I don't think Biden started. I think it's like there's a whole class of them elites or intellectual class folks that use that Build Back Better thing. Fighting forward, whatever the hell that means. Support black businesses. Okay. I like that one. You see who's holding that? It's the white woman with the blonde hair.
Tommy Lauren and shit.
Yeah. You see that, right? It's the white woman right here. So, and then you got democracy for all. Democracy is the last thing black people need. Democracy is mob rule. It is majority ruling over the minority. And if black people are the minority in this country, the last thing you want is democracy, because that means everybody's going to outvote us. Bad idea. Black votes matter. Yeah, sorta, if you know how to use them. Climate justice. Hashtag, what the fuck? This is where they got lazy. They started to get lazy. Climate justice? Somebody school me in on what the hell is going on with climate justice in the black community. How do these two things correlate? Hashtag, we are done dying. That's where they got lazy.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to notice something else about this. They stole the whole Drake theme to do this. Biting off with these people have no originality. They stole the Drake album cover, and this is what they gave us. They took the Redacted Boys album cover and tried to send us a message. But that goes back to your point. They do not want us focused on ourselves long enough to build for ourselves, because then we wouldn't need them and black folks wouldn't matter. I digress.
You know what? You also can tell what's important to them. What they want the Negro to focus on: climate justice, COVID, police reform, which they actually want. They want a new police force, a national police. Diversity in media, keep believing in their media and stuff like that. So they're really killing two birds with one stone there. But because if they can get the Negro to get behind it, they can get, we're a persuasive people. So
yes,
we can get the rest of the people behind it as well.
Correct. America runs on melanin.
Anyway, 537 in the room, 155 likes. Let's get these likes over 200. Hit that like, hit that share button. Let's get these views over 600. On to the super chats. Hotep Tiger, damn Nicki, protect Rose McGowan at all costs. We'll talk to Nicki in a little bit. I saved that one. This is a big one. Kamar Daniels, donations. Big Poppy, co-worker of mine passed away. Word from the grapevine is that he may have been jabbed. Nice guy too. Enough evidence for me to still not get it. Rest in peace to your coworker. I don't know if you're close to him or not. There was another. No, they're kind of silent. They're always silent with on these things. You know what I mean? And this is going to tie into Nicki stuff too, because that's a big topic. But anyway, Kevin Faulk. He used to play football for the Patriots.
Yeah, I remember him.
He's a assistant coach at LSU.
Okay.
Now, LSU has a mandatory punch mandate, right?
Okay.
His daughter goes to LSU, and I think she was on. I don't know. Chad might be able to tell us. I think she was associated with the football team, like a student manager or something like that. Daughter's 19 years old.
Yeah.
This week, had a heart attack. Rest in peace. She's no longer with us. Now,
Kevin Faulk's daughter.
Yeah, died
after getting the jabby.
Well, I'm not going to say that, but we can almost assume that she's had it
because they have a mandate.
Right.
Heart issues.
We're seeing a lot of that. I'm not saying why. Do YouTube? We didn't say why. I'm just saying.
We don't know why.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Kevin Faulk's daughter. Somebody banned this Joker. Oh, okay, never mind. Thanks. Somebody got him. I mean, it is what it is. David Fox, is Nicki going to get a call on the Boule phone for speaking out against the jabby? Shout out to Adam Curry, John Moe, and all the other No Agenda people. Shout out No Agenda.
Word.
Melissa Johnson, Nicki going to be catalyst that brings the whole thing down. How I get my barb application, man? Are you joining the barbs, man?
Are we talking about that topic right now?
No. We're
okay,
not
all right. I can't answer that question until the topic.
D Digital got to kick in 5 for the theme song. Thank you. Shout out to Cassius Cam. Jabari Allen intro is flames. Anthony Sathoth. Why does Miser get? I shouldn't even said that. Get for the Nicki diss track. Post flow. The P company's last motto: P force them.
P forced them.
Fearless Adventure. Welcome to the redacted states of America. God, Lee.
Hold up.
I took that one too, man. First tweet of the day.
Oh my baby. Thank you, light skin. Thank you, baby. Ooh, the plate just came. We got plantanos, the plantanos, the gotitas, love the plantanos. And then we got some of that. Shorty asked me, fiance asked me, she said, what you want tonight? I said, I like that smothered chicken you be doing. So she threw the smothered chicken together for the kid. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You gotta know how to domesticate these women. Y'all take notes. We're gonna let the plantain cool down. I'm gonna dive into this white man's chicken.
Jabari Allen, where's HJ's tax the rich shirt at like his boo? Let's get into that right now. MetGala, aka the Illuminati, I don't know. What did they call it? The Illuminati dance?
The Hunger Games shit.
The Hunger Games dance.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of those might stick now. Like we're in a pandemic, and like I remember the first year. That was like the first year I ever seen it. Like I was like, maybe it's a nice distraction.
Mm-hmm.
This year it was way over the top. It wasn't needed. Like you're saying, like I don't give a damn if they were punched or not. Like that's crazy that they had the nerve to have this.
Have what?
During this time, this gala, whatever.
Yes.
Extravagancy.
Oh, because of the Bam Bam?
No, I mean because they're the ones that say, "Oh, we're in a dangerous times here, and people are dying." Yeah. But they can go put on $100,000 dress and go and walk the ass out there and hey, look at me, everybody, take my picture.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that NASCAR? Who was the F1 driver? Lewis Hamilton or whatever his goddamn
Lewis
name
Hamilton.
is.
Yeah.
He took his black ass out there. I think he had a pants, and one of the pants had like a dress sleeve on it.
Oh, that's who that was wearing that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I seen that. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this nigga? Oh, he bugged.
I said to myself, the white man you deserve every slur the white man gave you, man. Wherefore God, man. I was like, I see why the white man was cussing your ass out.
He said he deserved it.
He deserved all that shit with that, like side note. I don't care. I'm tired of this word fashion being used as an excuse to dress ridiculous.
Uh-oh. Hold on, stay in frame for this because you about to go off. Let me get my finger on the button.
I'm just tired of it, man. Like this goes. I know this was. I don't know if Westbrook was there. This was a different event. Westbrook came out walking out in the long ass dress.
Mm-hmm.
People talking about his fashion. He looked ridiculous. He looked crazy. It looked ugly. You could just put a dress on a man and just say it's fashion.
It was a skirt. It wasn't a dress. It was a skirt.
I don't know. I don't wear that shit, man. I mean, I can't. I don't know the goddamn difference. You know what I'm saying?
A dress is a one piece. He had a two piece. He had a top and a bottom. So the bottom is the skirt. And
then people want to bring up all these type of excuses. oh, pants are a recent phenomenon. We've been wearing pants for 5,000 goddamn years. Now they want to talk about, oh, we were wearing dress. Then you know, they bring up Hotep. They brought up the period, the hieroglyphics and shit. Look at the pharaohs. They were wearing dresses. Oh, here they go. What's my man said? My man said, y'all want to bring up Africa. The only time y'all bring up Africa is when they defend your degeneracy.
Correct. Shout out to Crazy VCR.
Jordan Clarkson is another NBA player wearing dresses.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. This is where, first of all, some of you niggas don't deserve no fucking money.
Uh-oh.
This is what happens when niggas get money, they get bored, they don't know what to do with themselves. I want to get into fashion. I want to look good. Instead of doing what Dapper Dan did, what Dapper Dan do? Use his ingenuity and created something. What do these niggas do? Hey, white man, Mr. Rich White Man from over in Europe of the fashion cartel, can you put me in something spiffy so I can walk down your runway and look good and everybody take my picture? Yeah, boy, you need a dress. You know what I mean? And they put the nigga in a dress. And they call it fashion.
Oh, the black folks can't have fun, man. They were not allowed to have fun.
I'm not done. Tariq is done. Right. Buck broken. Now, these niggas is buck broken. Like, I'm not trying to say that happened in slavery. Like, I'm like, whatever. I don't know about all that. But in 2021, niggas is buck broken. And no, I'm tired of it, man. You can't say on one hand, oh, the white man oppressing me and shit like that, and we're struggling out here. But you got time to put the white man's dress on and walk down the damn runway looking like a goddamn fool. No, unless you create your own garments like Dapper Dan did, I don't want to hear nothing about these guys, man. Tired of these shines, man. Like these listen, that's one thing that's why and everybody asks, what is a shine? That's a shine. They seek the attention. They want to be flashy. They want to be seen.
They want to shine.
They want to shine.
The shine just want to shine. The shine want to be seen.
And you can't get more seen. They want to be seen so much, they'll put a dress on because everybody will talk like them.
Right.
They'll come out like Little Nas X. I mean, we're getting off the MetGala. There's still stuff to talk about with that. But man, that's just my rant on that. But people were asking me to take you to court, man.
For what?
Your girl. We've gotten away from your girl AOC.
Oh,
explain
AOC.
This is not gonna be official court unless you want it to. I mean, but can you need to defend your girl?
Let's go to Hotep Court. I'm about to cue it up. Let's do it. I'm defending Bay. Let's get into it.
All rise for the Honorable Uncle Hotep. Hotep Court is now in session.
All rise with Honorable Uncle Hotep. This nigga's got it. He is official.
Know what I mean? I need to wrap the thing around this so I can hang my fucking joint. Like, hold on, I might do that later. But listen, Hotep Court. Now, Hotep Jesus has been an arch defender of AOC. And call her, I mean, she looked like a typical I don't know, person from New York. I don't know. To me, that look is a dime a dozen New York, or it should be. Anyway, they invited her ass to the Met Gala. And she
They invited her,
us-
or did she buy the ticket?
Oh, I don't know. How does it work?
I heard the ticket was like 30,000 for this and like 70,000 for a table. Some stupid numbers like that. Y'all got to go look up the numbers. I don't know, but it's like 5 digits to be in the building. I didn't know she was invited. I don't know, but she was there. All right, she was there. She was in the building. I'm gonna say she spent the 30K. Bay dropped the money on the table. She said, "I got that. I'm top socialist. I'm top communist. I got that." But go ahead.
She had a dress. Now, this was a dress.
Mm-hmm.
We already determined what a dress and a skirt is.
Mm-hmm.
She had a dress on that says "Tax the Rich."
Mm.
It was all white. Y'all was out there that wasn't swooning over her.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about she looked nice and stuff like that. She need a BBL first and foremost. How she got that thing in white? I ain't see nothing back there. And you was out there swooning for her. Then people start killing her for tax the rich dress.
Yeah,
killing her.
Mm-hmm.
You need to defend this woman. Like, how is she at this MetGala? Is she want to tax the rich? Woman, get your purse and go around to every goddamn table and say, put something in the bag so I can give back to charity, so I can give back to the people. Or how much you gonna pay in taxes this year? Tax the rich. Everyone around you rich, including her.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't tax her goddamn self.
Mm-hmm.
You sold us this. And why you're charged for this? You sold us this woman.
Mm-hmm.
You said that she was cool.
Yeah.
She was up to date. She was hip.
Yeah.
She's a commie. She's the thief. She's a liar. She's a POS. She ain't shit. She ain't nothing. You need to defend because you sold us this person. Text that ass, as Chad says. Text that ass. Defend AOC. You're being charged with criminal negligence of misleading the public and AOC propaganda. How do you plead?
Okay. For misleading the public, I plead not guilty. For the other charge, I plead guilty. So let's get that out the way. I did not mislead the public. First of all, I'd like to say, AOC, you looked amazing in that dress. Amazing. I don't know what this fool talk about. Okay. This fool, I don't know what he talk about. Looked amazing. She looked great. I love AOC. She had a beautiful heart. Here's the problem. She's a capitalist. The problem is y'all. That's the problem. And I'm going to show you an example. For example, you see the folks show up and they do their little thing and they don't got no mask on. And what do? You turn into the same liberals and go, where's your mask? This is how conservatives respond when they see people. No, that is not the appropriate response. The appropriate response is, wow, let's go. Look at all these conservatives with their mask off. You champion it.
Right.
When AOC comes out with her tax the rich, obviously a hypocritical statement. She herself is rich. Everybody around her is rich. But she's a capitalist. You know what the beauty of that was? It's tied to a brand. When you go and you look up tax the rich, it's going to take you to AOC's store. She's literally
Teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip.
she's literally showing y'all how to get this money. You just got to read between the lines. Now, as far as her being a communist, well, like I said, she's a capitalist with communists and socialists surrounding her. As soon as we extract her from that environment, she is a pure capitalist. The story on AOC has not ended. It has just begun. And I digress.
Chat, don't fall for this wannabe Johnny Cochran defense. This nigga's guilty as charged. Can I get a 1 in the chat if he's guilty. 2, not guilty. He's being charged with 2 charges: misleading the public and AOC propaganda. He already charged guilty for 1. For the 1 charge, 1 guilty, 2 not guilty. Put the 1s up, put the 2s up. Let's see what the chat has to say.
Misleading the public.
Ones.
I'm putting cases on all y'all motherfuckers. Everybody in the chat, I see y'all. This is gonna be the last time.
I haven't seen it. Oh, okay. Oh, come on, Jamar. Youngblood tried.
Damn, Trish, you gonna do me like that, Trish?
It was almost a unanimous decision, but you're guilty as charged, man.
I did not mislead the public, man. I ain't do that, man. I told y'all, man.
We gotta start keeping charges, like track of these wins and losses on cases, man. We gotta go back and go through these one day.
I think this is the first case I lost.
Oh, come on. Anyway, Disla, Omar is Donda, ABL, CLP. Shout out ABL. Mm-hmm. Nicki Minaj will be anti-punch until the White House meeting. She'll be pro-punch afterwards. They'll threaten her family. Watch calling it now. I don't know, man. That's like, we'll get to that. Nick, MetGala was nothing but elites letting us know it was never about following the science. It's about following their tyrannical orders. Who else? I mean, who else was looking a fool at the Met Gala, man? I feel like we're missing somebody.
Conor McGregor and MGK was out there scuffling.
Yeah. No, was that the VMAs? That was the VMAs.
Oh, that's what that was?
Yeah, there was 2 different. We got to go to VMAs too, man. Well, yeah. I guess we'll talk. Let's just go right to VMAs.
Yeah.
Did you see any of the I don't know. I didn't know people still cared about this stuff, man.
Yeah, I didn't know we cared about the VMAs.
Now I know it's Twitter, and Twitter is like leftist leaning, and they still watch TV and all this other junk, But I was surprised they was talking about it. What was the big one thing? Oh, video of the year.
Oh yeah.
Of course, they gave it to Little Nas X, Little Nasty X,
Little Buck X.
That, which isn't a big surprise. You know what I mean? Like anybody could have saw that coming. I wish I had the foresight to bet on it. But that's and it's like, and he said something. Thank you, gay. Thank you, Rainbow Agenda. Thank you, Rainbow Agenda. So he's just basically admitting, what's how it's helping him or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
a grift.
It's a grift. But but this is the big thing. There was a little rumblings in the black community about there was a big issue about the VMAs. You know what it was?
No.
I seen some women talking about. I didn't watch any of the shows or whatever the performances. Some of the black people starting to notice that every black act was, especially the women, was damn near naked. They had to show debauchery, twerk the behind, everything else. Mm-hmm. While every white act was lily white as snow, dressed up to kill, and everything else.
Oh, it's been like that forever though.
But they're finally
starting to notice that. Oh my! Wow. I guess with Chloe Bailey, right?
Yeah.
I think Chloe Bailey helped start that conversation. Because
okay, did she?
Well, I saw like clips of her performance, and she had the like I saw some person tweet. They said she's not escaping the Illuminati conspiracy theories tonight. Oh. Because she had the flames behind her. She's twerking. Yeah. She's talking about booty on the record, like her single is about booty. And, I've seen people say, hey, because they were like, when they were younger, they had like this pristine image, good girls, and she, they turned into adults and she started busting it open. And you know,
Oh, she is like a child person. I don't know who the hell it is.
yeah, Chloe and Bailey are our sister group, and they've been around making music forever. They were a young act. Like, you know, their parents raised them on some like Beyonce shit. You know, like mom and dad had Beyonce out there with the Destiny's Child. So like their parents were there, molding their career. So they've been, you know, making music for a really long time.
Okay.
And very talented too. And they're sisters, right? But that transformation, and people were talking about, oh, now they're in the industry. She dropped a new single, and now she got her booty out and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, I don't know, whatever. I like them. I like the sisters. They're great. I think they make wonderful music. I think they have great personalities. Could they be used by the agenda? Absolutely. You know, everybody's being used by the agenda to some degree. But yeah, it's been like that for a while, man. Black girls go out there, shake their ass. White women come out there, you know, acting like she an angel. And niggas wonder why, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers go for the white girl.
Come on. Jesus.
I'm just saying.
Woo.
I'm just saying. What do you go ahead.
No. I mean, that's what, you know, the internets were talking about, you know. I'm glad, you know, some people are pushing back, you know, but, you know, it's like, I don't know how far they can keep doing this. Like there's no Alicia Keys coming up, you know, all the older acts are that don't do that, or they're all older. There's no new, every new one that comes up has to be damn near butt naked, and it has to be out there acting a goddamn shine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people wonder where, you know, these stereotypes come from and everything else. You know, media is important. Music is important, you know, and that's why you want to control how you look. See,
yes.
You know, they're so good and at their controlling their image. Mm-hmm. When it comes to this media, they have they don't want to fight back yet. Like, but I think we're going to start to see the rumble. It might take a couple of years, but if they keep doing it, I think we'll start to see some fight back.
You have to protect your image. You have to protect your image, your likeness. China does. China be like, yo, what the fuck you put in that movie? Y'all better chill out with that shit. Apply pressure. Double the price on these Nikes. You feel me?
Yeah. 706 in the room, 292 likes. Let's get these likes over 300. Let's get these views over 750, please. Hit that like, hit the share button. Thanks everybody coming through. Episode 169, Hoteps BEEN Told you. HJ was exaggerated. Spider Swagger, let's go. Chad. MetGala was nothing but, I think I read that. All right. Brooklyn Way, thank you for the IG follow. Thank you. On's Juggernaut, the PSYOPs are getting more blatant, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
My lady hit me today. She said,
yeah, go ahead.
She said, two things. She was like, I think something wrong with Biden. I don't know if he gonna make it. I'm like, do you watch the show? She's like, yeah, but I'm like, I'm really seeing it now. She's like, I think they trying to bring in Kamala. Like, yeah. Then the other thing she noticed, she saw some Wall Street Journal said about pronouns at the workplace in email becoming more prominent or important or some shit like that. Yeah, the PSYOP is very much in your. When I saw my lady say this shit, I'm like, yeah, you know, if my lady seen it, you know, it's out there now.
Oh yeah. I'll be right back.
So let me just go ahead into my diatribe while Uncle Hotep steps away. They create reality with social media. You hear some people say, "Oh, Twitter's not real life." You're right. Twitter is creating real life. Twitter ain't real life. Twitter is creating real life. I'm going to say it one more time. Twitter ain't real life. Twitter is creating real life. Social media The minority of people that are on social media are driving the culture, driving the conversations, and then it trickles down to the rest of us. You see, the conversation about the whole pronoun started on, social media. Nobody really knew about it outside of that. Now my lady's talking about, wait, what's going on? Why did I get an email with somebody with their pronouns about it? What is this about? But they started that on social media. That's what they do. They get everything passed in the court of public opinion. Public opinion, really minority, intellectual, social media, elite public opinion, the minority class, the elite class, the intellectual class is making decisions for everybody else without their vote. That's why you have a lot of people revolting and rebelling against some of these mandates and so on and so forth in many different places. It's going to be culture shock. By the time this thing fully manifests, for many people who have not been plugged into the internet, the world that pops up around them is going to hit them with a massive culture shock. And those people, once they get hit with the culture shock, it's several paths for them. Dark or light. They're either going to go to the light or going to go dark, and they might do both. Many people are going to go dark first. They're going to go, what the fuck is this shit? They're going to become angry. They're going to become upset. Like, these agendas are actually designed to turn people into vigilantes, to upset people and turn them into vigilantes just for the purpose of saying, see, this is why we can't allow people to have guns and so on and so forth to take your rights. But they push you to the brink with these mandates and so on. They push you. They're like, yeah, it's like somebody when they try to push you to act out of character so they can use it against you. You know what I mean? Somebody, for example, white person call you nigga, but they saying it just so you can hit them so they can call the cops. You know what I mean? It's people try to just get you off your square. That's literally one of the agendas of this whole thing, is to get you off your square so they can say, aha, good, we got him, lock him up, slave now, 13th Amendment, we good. I digress.
On this juggernaut, the psyops are more getting more blatant by day to day. I got CV from a jab person, the whole house got it. It's a mild flu, but I can still taste it. Only person that didn't get it was 89.
So you signed up to get this shit?
No. She got that from a person.
Got it.
That got the punch.
They signed up to get it. That's terrible. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. That's why I be telling people, let me start for the algorithm catch up. But that's what I'm saying. If you got the joint, if you got the punch, stay the fuck away from me, yo. Don't breathe on me. You the one that's fucking got the shit, nigga.
Yo, did you see in Brooklyn?
They gave it to you. They didn't reconfigure your DNA to make you think you got the shit. My bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad. It's the wine. They make Ali Shakur come out and shit.
Oh man, the algorithm might catch that one. Anyway, did you see in Brooklyn? They started segregation is back in New York, man.
Oh, they kicked that dude out the restaurant?
And people were cheering. It's still kind of warm out. I mean, I don't know what time. It looked like it was still daylight out. But it's the white man is slick, man. I told you, man. I told y'all, man. Segregation is back.
Wait. Hotep's been told you. Didn't we tell him last year that when Biden get in, we going to the back of the bus? How many times did we say that?
We said it.
We said when Biden get back in the office, racism going to return. Continue, my bad. But we warned them. We told them.
Yeah, white man kicks Clay Travis. Who's Clay Travis? Is he work for
Outkick.
Outkick, right? Yeah. Says white man, he added extra spice on it. White man kicks black family out of New York restaurant for not having punch
Yeah, I seen
papers.
his take. I didn't care for it too much. It was mad hyperbole. I hate when media people do that, but yeah, I saw that.
I mean, I do it too, man. Like,
He wasn't kicked out in it. Like, I want you to tell me what's in the video. In the video, he technically wasn't kicked out. It was two motherfuckers recording each other.
Okay.
Like whoever the dude was that was like having a conversation with him, the white dude,
Yeah.
went back to the host stand, turned around and started recording him. So he didn't get kicked out. He was just, they tried to kick him out. You know what I'm saying? That's what it should have said. Tried to kick this nigga out, and this nigga would not leave. Go ahead.
Now, people are mad at this guy trying to say he tried to start something. Now, people are mad at the restaurant. Obviously, they shut the Yelp down. I went to the Yelp. You can't add nothing on the Yelp. They trying to save it. Apparently, this is good pizza. You know, I'm supposed to be going to New York next week sometime.
Okay.
For my daughter's birthday, oldest one, and we can't eat nowhere. Obviously, we can eat outside. Get your black ass outside. You and the white woman stay outside.
Don't believe that hype. That's not true. I don't believe that.
Hey man, they said it's on. They said downtown. Forget about it.
They enforcing it?
Forget about it.
The restaurants are enforcing it?
You just seen this cat in Brooklyn. They told these niggas to get the hell out, man.
I just told y'all that social media shit fake, man. I promise you right now, I could walk in goddamn near anywhere in New York City and give me a slice of pizza if I want to. Ain't nobody asking me for no damn.
You got to
passport.
sit down and eat it. You got to sit down and eat it now. Go downtown. Go to Manhattan and do it.
I'm sure I can go anywhere. I can go to Greenwich. Maybe the Village might be on some bullshit. The Village might be the one place I'll expect some bullshit. I refuse to believe I can't get food in New York City. Especially when you start dealing with some of these foreigners. If you're dealing with one of these Caucasian liberals, then yes, probably. Once you start dealing with these foreigners, them niggas like, yo, your money green, come on in.
All right.
They gonna put the shit outside on the thing. You know, they gonna slap that sticker, but they not ask you. They not enforcing that shit. Come give me your money, nigga. That's what they gonna say.
All right.
When you go next week, remember that. I want you to report back and say, yo, we didn't have no problem.
I'm not full with these crack. I'm not fooling white folks. I'm not full.
I'm telling you.
I order from fucking Uber, whatever the fuck, Uber Eats or some shit like that. I'm not messing with them jokers.
See, right here, Spanky the Panky said, nah, downtown rush hour, you have people packed like sardines in a deli. No one wearing a mask. I'm telling you, this is New York City, don't believe the hype. I've been in New York. I used to work in New York. New York don't give a fuck about the mandates. Yo, I promise you. You good. Go to New York, you good. I promise you. Nobody enforcing that shit. He went to the one spot out of 1,000 that is enforcing this shit. And want to record shit. You know what that nigga doing?
Teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip.
That's what's going on with him.
I mean, but I hate it. Like, we got to keep our like, that's not keeping you safe. Like, what team was it that there was an outbreak? Oh my God.
Saints.
I can't even. The Saints? Yeah.
Yeah, Saints.
They all punched up too.
Yeah. Oh, why you think they had it? I told Hotep's been told you, when they drop the punch, everybody gonna get the bug. Cause the bug is in the punch, stupid. It literally says it. They literally tell you, motherfucker, your dumb ass. We gonna give you the shit.
Yo, somebody posted the polio story, right? And like, I guess there was a polio. I gotta find his Instagram.
That is the precedent that got us here.
Right.
That
the Polio Pioneers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I guess a group of kids volunteered, so they were the pioneers that got it. They got the shot first, right?
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm like, let me find out. Let me look what into it. Let me look into this.
Mm-hmm.
I never heard of the Cutter incident. You ever heard of the Cutter incident about polio?
What do you mean?
When they were making the vaccine, they allegedly made a mistake, right? And they put some of the live joint in the joint. So, like, a lot of kids got hurt, you know? I'm just saying.
Let me tell you something. The science behind all of the punches is fake science. And it started with the polo. It started with the Ralph Lauren punch. That's what it started with. That is the first big psyop as far as the punch was concerned. And everybody fell for it. Everybody thought they needed to get themselves some polo punch. And they made you think that the polo punch eradicated polo. That's what they made you think. They said, well, if it wasn't for the punches, then we'd still be dealing with polo. You got a whole bunch of everybody on both sides of the political aisle that'll tell you that. Well, it worked with the polo. Are you sure? How do you know that? Because the same people who started the industry sold you that lie? You tell me. Like Jalen Ramsey said, bruh, that is the biggest lie. Then when Gil Bates went to the motherland and dropped the polo punch down there, it was an outbreak. Go look that up. Go do your googies. On that one. Now you lining up for new punches every year. Meanwhile, the goddamn godfather of the punches said he ain't getting them. Stanley Plotkin, Dr. Stanley Plotkin. Go look up his what they got it, a hearing or something like that. They got a hearing with Dr. Stanley Plotkin. And he tell you himself, I ain't fucking with that shit. Yeah, you could be harmed by the punch. But you fools is still running around here thinking you got rid of polo because of some punch. This is what y'all thinking. Y'all stupid. Y'all dumb. You're dumb. And you know why you're dumb? Because you got the punch. It literally destroys you neurologically. It's filled with neurotoxins. Destroys your nervous system attached to your brain. That's why you can't think. Because you're punched up. Some of y'all signing up for the goddamn the woo every year. The woo didn't disappear. The woo disappeared, because the new joint is here. So the woo completely disappeared. Y'all so stupid. The woo disappeared. Y'all didn't even ask about where the woo at. But it started with the polo. It started with that goddamn polo, and y'all thinking that story was true. That story is not true. Hotep's been told you.
Yeah, that makes me think. I didn't know that happened. I'm like, hold up. And then somebody, I think I was streaming, and somebody said along those lines that what you kind of just said, they kind of gave it to him. You know what I mean? So I'm like, that was a lie? Now I'm thinking that I was like, oh, let me go. I have to read some book. I gotta find a good book. I'm like, oh no. I was like, oh no, we all messed up now, man. I'm like, oh, they lied about that? Because I'm looking at the numbers. I'm like, it doesn't look like that's an emergency. Those numbers. I'm like, it's bad. It happened. I'm like, they scared people, everybody with that? American people is pussies. They scared as hell, man. They scary as hell. Especially you put some fear in them. You know what I mean? They just scary. I don't get it, man. Like, go sit down. What do you want?
Yeah, if you send your kids, If you send your kids to go get that punch, you better pray over them heavy, man. Put them on a detox diet ASAP.
I don't know what to do. I mean, I guess you got time because I think the 12 it's 12. I got time. Stop. Here, take it and put it. Go.
She is adorable, man. Adorable.
But yeah, somebody in chat give me a book to read, a real book about, polio because
about
polo.
what?
The polo.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what the other word was. We talk about fashion over here. You know what I'm saying? It's fashion week. It's fashion week, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Ralph Lauren is in.
What are your thoughts on wait. I think Athlete X, I know more peeps dead for the punch than plan D. Post flow. What are your thoughts on the elite fraternity and the one-eyed religion it hides within itself and how it relates to the pyramids of ancient Egypt?
I could do a whole fucking episode on that. Let me try to make it succinct. The symbolism that started in ancient Kemet was part of an elite class of mystics who were practicing something today they call mysticism. And this mysticism allows you to manifest things, allows you to contact your higher self. And really, what they did was they stole that symbolism and that gnosis and used it for Satanism. That's the too long didn't read the version.
Libre TV. What up, Libre? I will have to get to replay in the morning. Here's a few seconds and an apology for you and Lil Nas X in the same video. $100 donation. Thank you, Libre TV.
I woke up to that shit like, nigga. But thank you. I appreciate you, my nigga. $100 is, we back good, baby. My nigga.
Edmund Gentile, 499. Thank you. Cassius Cam. $10. Hey, Chi, I'll have the acapella joint after work. You're right. That's better for the pod. Yo, if I land that feature I talked to you about, I might be contender for Music Grifter of the Year. Okay, Cassius Cam out here working.
Yeah.
Shout out Cassius Cam. Follow him on Instagram, Twitter, and all that. Dub Will. Did anybody see the single mask at the Met Gala? Hypocrites. Kim Kardashian. You seen her out there, right?
Yeah, she had the all black on, inspired by Kanye. Yeah, she wanted to be Kanye so bad.
They were saying that wasn't like there was a guy in a mask thing, but they were saying that's not Kanye. What's his name? Said it wasn't Kanye.
Who, Lemley?
Yeah.
You know, Lemley live with Kanye, so he know everything.
Camo Sam, y'all think any NFL players are going to kneel to protest the jab mandates?
I don't know. They better not.
Let's go up to mommy and say goodnight.
Okay.
Now, what do you need to get the phone?
It's right over there. What are you doing? Get out of here.
Nobody need it.
Go sit down.
Make it.
I'm over here grifting. You're interfering. You do nothing but run your lips, Jayla. Stop. You're making too much noise, and you're going to break this. Anyway, back to it. I don't know. No, I don't think so. Because I think they're just trying to get through the season, but some people said what they had to say. I don't know. People's cowards, man.
Let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. How would conservatives react if a black player took a knee during the national anthem over the jabbies?
Oh, no, man. They might blow their brains out.
I know a lot of jerseys gonna be walking around with Confederate flags to that player. They gonna ride. They gonna ride for him. It don't take much to win conservative support.
No. Wasn't it Jeff's birthday this week? Jeff, happy birthday to the president.
Jeff on the right?
President of Black Conservative Inc., Jeff Charles. Clap it up for him, man. Clap it up.
Shout out to Jeff Charles, man. Such a great individual.
You want to talk about California had a recall vote. Newsom won like pretty handedly. People complain about Elder. Now, I will say this. Now, I want to black. Once again, I got to talk about black conservative thing. Y'all, they are not keeping it in perspective, man.
Okay.
Now, you're right. This helps Elder. He's grifting. You know, this raises his national profile. If he wants to run next year or not, that's up to him.
Mm-hmm.
But they act like if Elder wasn't running and they had somebody else in there, that they wouldn't have turned the machine on the new person and had them out there looking crazy too. Mm-hmm. Like the machine will dig up anything. Mm-hmm. There was no perfect candidate out there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Just Elder was the well-known. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Listen, I'm listening to one of his books. It's I forget what is it called? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. It's
How to Be a Coon.
No, come on. Dear father, dear son. See, here we go with this stuff, man. Here we go.
Dear father, dear son.
Yeah, that's the name of this book.
Okay.
Now it's like the premise is like it's a real story, you know. Like he grew up in South Central. His dad, you know, had a shop, a little restaurant stand. It had all his kids working there, and you know, he was hard. His dad was a hard ass on him. You know what I mean? And Larry felt some type of way. All of his brothers did. They left and he didn't never look back. He went out east and went to law school out in Ohio. Stop. He went to law school out in Ohio and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So he went back because he wanted to talk to his dad about, you know, how he was raised and stuff like that and how it had affected him during his life. And, you know, and they had a conversation at his dad's restaurant. And it's pretty good, you know, and this is what I'm saying, you know, black people have a unique story in America. You know, his dad, you know, sharecropping, you know, left home at 13, you know what I'm saying? Didn't grow up with his real parents and stuff like that back in those days. Went in the Marines at 28 years old. You know, he just had a different life, and you know, and the big thing was, right, listen, this is probably why Larry's the way he is. His mom was a Democrat. Okay. His dad was Republican. His mom thought she married down because he's just a working man, you know what I mean? His dad didn't believe in any of this, you know, like you can't, you know, give away all this stuff and shit like that, you know. And now I'm getting further through the book. I'm only like 5 hours in, you know what I mean? But now I'm getting further and further. You know, some of the beefs he had with his dad really wasn't his fault. You know, it was a combination of his mom and everything else and stuff like that. But you know, I got a better respect for, you know, at the beginning of the book, he was crying too much. Him and his brother was crying too much. His dad was whooping their ass because they was bad as shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like, I mean, come on. Like, but the other stuff, but it got better. You know, they had a conversation. It's pretty good so far. I'm surprised. You know, I was about to turn this shit off. I was like, man, what did you stop crying like a little baby, man? Like they whooped you. Talking about, listen.
Talking about his whooping.
Larry had a story. His dad kept a leather belt in his top drawer. He used to whoop their ass, right? So Larry was tired of whoopings, right? They stole the belt. He stole the belt and threw it in the sewer. This is smart. This is smart Larry, right? He crept in his dad's room, stole the belt, threw it in the sewer. Yeah. Dad came home. They did something. He looked for his belt. Belt wasn't there. Yeah. He said, "Where's my belt?" You know what he did?
Got a better belt.
He took the belt off his pants and whooped their ass. But what did you think about the, you know?
You ever got whipped with 2 belts?
2 belts? No.
Y'all niggas ain't never had no West Indian ass whipping.
Hey, 2?
You just hit 2 slaps at the same time, boy. Yeah, he let me feel the 2 belt one time. I remember that clear as day. You feel 2. It's like ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta. Yeah, that shit hurt. First of all, shout out to Larry Ilda for. Teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip. Larry Elder got his grift on with this election, people. I know a lot of people don't like me saying that, but it is what it is. Politics is a grift. Politics is a grift. I'm going to say it one more time. Politics is a grift. It's free money. It's free fucking money. It's not Larry Elder's fault people are dumb. You know, if you're trying to win this recall, okay, what you should have did was you should have got a candidate that Shines actually know about, because 90% of winning an election is about name recognition. It's 90% of it. So people who thought that you would even have a chance, I'm not talking about the machine yet. Yes, they will turn the machine on your ass. But 90% of it is name recognition. 90% of it. Should have picked the Shine. Somebody that the Shine actually knows about. Somebody that the voting block, I should be more specific, that the black voting block, which is basically aunties, grandmas, and moms.
Oh, come on, man. It's California. There ain't no niggas in California anyway, man.
It's aunties. Who votes? Across the board.
To vote, man. Like, I mean, you gotta export the Hispanic. What niggas here in California? Niggas is all moved out, man.
I'm just talking about the actual voting block for the niggas that do vote.
Right. Yeah.
For the niggas that do vote, it is aunties and grandmas and some moms. That's who votes across the board. Women overwhelmingly vote more than anybody else because they believe in that dumbass shit. Thank you, baby. So we got that settled, right?
Yeah.
The other thing is, with elections, you don't expect to win your first race. Actually, it's more about experience, getting the system set up, getting your campaign set up, the legal stuff, and getting everything going. And you expect to win on maybe your third, fourth, fifth try or something like that if you're lucky, if you ever win. So, you know, for people who expected to win on this first try, you know, just not, especially not in California, I wouldn't expect that at all. But yes, politics is a grift, man. And I think Larry Elder, did a great job. I don't know how much money he raised, but I'm sure it's probably in the millions. But what else were people talking about? He's talking about, what the black community wanted, and he didn't talk to the black community, the black vote, and, this other shit. And it's just like, the motherfucker didn't campaign in the hood. It wasn't like he went to the hood and told them niggas like, hey, look, we got to kick this white man out, y'all. Like, if it was me and I was Larry Elder and I really wanted to win the race, I'd have went to the hood and I'd have been like, y'all like vaccine mandates? First of all, I would have got free Popeyes. What? What?
Go ahead.
Nigga, I'd have had a whole, a block, like a street. I would have had a row of people giving away free Popeyes chicken. I'd have worked, or actually, I'd have bought local. I probably would have bought local. Fried chicken down the block, watermelon, you name it. It would have been there. Okay. Free food. Come out. Larry Elder's going to speak. And I would have said, do you like these mandates? No. Okay. Well, this white man been up to some bullshit and we can recall him. We can get that white man out and we can install a black face in there. Do y'all want that? And he's trying to push for these mandates. Do y'all want that? Yeah. Cool. Go do your thing. I'd have went to every little hood, every little voting block. I'd have went to the churches. I'd have gave free food away at the churches. That's what I would have spent my $14 million or whatever the white conservatives gave me. I would have spent, out of the $14 million, I'd have spent $10 million on chicken. If I really got desperate, I'd have bought some Jordans. I'd have did like a Jordan giveaway.
Man, this is California. Tacos, man. You better go, buy some tacos.
You got the tacos?
Everything. Yeah.
This is what I would have did. I'd have gave away free food. This is why I can't run for office, because I might actually win. This shit's simple. You know why they do the national campaigns and run all the ads? Because they actually don't want to win. They just want the clout. They just want the grift. They want the name recognition from everyone, not just the voting block, not just the real things that matter.
But, you know, I thought his numbers, somebody was saying his numbers look pretty good.
Oh, you did great.
You know, he might be able to do something like, because I don't think Newsom can run next year, right? He might be able to win the thing.
Maybe. Oh, if there's nobody else with, you know, more name. They said the Republicans didn't come out either. The Republicans didn't come out and vote either.
I don't know. I don't know. California's a done deal anyway, man. Them people's. I'm hearing like 8,000 at the borders, man. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Sent me a video. It's wilding right now. In Texas, it's 1,000 motherfuckers lined up outside like it's free chicken.
Yo, did you see? Side note: Mo Fayne, you know Mo Fayne of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta?
No.
They gave this Mo Fayne.
Okay.
They gave him 17 years for misuse of PPP loans.
Oh, that cat. What state was this? Did he do this in?
Atlanta.
If he's from Atlanta, then that's Georgia. Damn, they cooked his ass.
17 years.
How much money did he steal?
Oh man, it was a lot. How much? 3.7. He applied for 3.7 million. 3.7
million?
They was giving out that type of money. Listen, he applied for 3.7 million through United Community Bank for his corporation, Flame Trucking. Wow. The money was supposed to be used to pay his employees' mortgages or other costs related to his business. Instead, he spent on personal expenses, $85,000 in jewelry, $40,000 for past due child support, $136,000 for the lease of a Rolls Royce. This nigga deserved every bit of them 17 years. That's how stupid this shit is. Fucking $65,000 in cash, $50,000 for money he owed in another legal case, and $907,000 starting a new business.
No, he does not deserve 17 years for stealing from the government. No, he does not. Let's start there. What he deserves is a repayment plan. You know, if you want to put him in jail, throw him in jail 30 days, you know. County is worse than doing some of these other prisons anyway. They're going to put him in federal prison, right? Because that's a white-collar crime. They're going to put him in federal prison. It's going to be nice in there. The only hard part about it is the fact that it's 17 years, right? But it's better than staying. Like, you should have just threw him in county for 90 days. That would have been really fucking tough for him. But he deserves his freedom. I would just put the nigga on a repayment plan. Like, what the fuck? And fuck his credit up. Like, this is some bullshit. Because I guarantee you, somebody rape a woman, them niggas getting away with like 8 years or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's other crimes that happen where people's getting less time. And that doesn't make any sense. Like, if I go in somebody's house and I rob them, I'm getting less time than he got for robbing the government. The government basically saying you can fuck the people, but you can't fuck me.
But
I don't agree with 17 years.
There's another part. He paid $230,000 to people help him run a Ponzi scheme, according to the Justice Department. He had run a scheme from 2013 to 2020, taking money from people who tended to invest in his business and using it to pay his personal debt as expensive. So not only did he scam the PPP, he scammed other human beings. You know what I mean? That's probably why he got 17 years, man.
He doesn't deserve 17 years for that. Wall Street's a goddamn Ponzi scheme. Nobody says anything about that.
Correct. Yes. I'm saying he deserves it because he spent $85,000 in jewelry, $40,000 in child support.
You taxing him for being a shine.
I'm taxing him for being a shine. $136,000 for a lease of Rolls Royce. He out there flossing Rolls Royce. Oh, I got that PP loan. Rolling down the highway, making money the flyway. I'm like, come on.
Get the better way. Yeah. That was
they
my
knocked his
shit.
head off though. Yeah, that was my shit too, man. That shit was hard, man.
That is some real nigga shit though, man. You got $3 million from the government. You bought a Rolls Royce. Nigga ain't never watched Ozark. Like, what's wrong with these niggas, man? All right, so he deserves 17 years for being the Shine. Okay, I get it.
Reaction PR holding it down in the South. Get them likes up. Thanks for your reaction. Khalid Cooper, 1999 donation. Thank you. Pop Up Hotep, Pound Cake Speech 2.0. Come on, man. Hey, what? I just keep it real, just like Cosby kept it real, man. That's all it was. Chad, tax that ass. Mm-hmm. Edmund Gentile, $1.99. Aurelius, tax the rich to get a Brazilian butt lift. AOC 2022. Matter of fact, that's tweet number 2. Thank you.
Don't do that. Not that one. Not that one. No. It's tasteless. It's tasteless. You can't talk about a woman's body. That's not good. That's not good, people. Let's do better.
She needed it.
No, she don't. She's perfect the way she is.
Come on. She want to get in the White House. She better do some squats or something. Chad, 2, if AOC is smoking, you must have quit. Cassius Can, Onk in rare form tonight.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you.
Back to these punches. BBD poison. Listen. What is her name? Amber. Oh my God. What was her name? Amber.
Geiger. I don't know. No, that's the white one.
Amber, she's a black female comedian, right?
Uh-huh.
Amber Ruffin.
Okay.
Amber Ruffin.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a show, like Amber Ruffin show. I never heard it. I never watched it. I kind of thought I knew what she was. And they did the Poison remake.
Okay.
I showed it on my show, and they not only I started crying, I made a tweet talking about, listen, give me Jesse Lee Peterson, Candace Owens, anybody else, every black person you call a coon before you give me this BS. It's more on the same lines of, how Cash Money sold out, how who else made a punch anthem?
Run
DMC, Cash Money, Amber Ruffin joined in.
Mm-hmm. Is she David Ruffin's daughter?
I don't know who she is. Who is she?
Let's look up who she is. 1979. Early life, was born in Omaha. The youngest of 5 children. Okay, no, that's not his daughter. Okay.
So, did you hear it? Don't play it. Don't play it because you'll get a copyright. They took my video down.
Did they?
I swear to God.
What's wrong with playing shit? See?
Dude, they gave me a copyright strike with the quickness. I don't understand. Like, if you do something like that, like, don't you want to play it so other people can watch it?
Right.
Right?
Right.
They know it was so crazy that, people are going to make fun of it.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I took my video down. I haven't, I was going to, because you can erase it off the thing. I just haven't got the time to do it. I just said, forget it. But, I'm sick of these people doing this stuff, man. It should be about your health, man. Go talk. All you guys should be, go talk to your doctor and they'll decide. That's it.
Oh, so you want niggas thinking for themselves. Okay, continue. My bad.
Why is it that we have all the FDA? It was so corny. Maybe I can find the lyrics, man. Hold on, and I can read the lyrics. Amber Ruffin.
Poison. Why you look for the lyrics? They always find the showbiz Negro to sell shit, and it goes back to what you talking about before. We're great at persuasion.
Yeah.
We could dance and sing our ass off. You find the lyrics?
No.
We could dance and sing our ass off. But, you know, here's the problem with, here's why they choose showbiz motherfuckers. Because showbiz motherfuckers are so busy, they don't have time to look up facts. They don't have time to stay informed. You know, if I was in showbiz heavy, I would literally pay a team of advisors to keep me super hotep. Mm-hmm. Because you can't spend as much time on social media watching and absorbing the content because you're working 18-hour days when you're in showbiz. You know, you're going from interview to shoot to your trainer, to gym, to some or other class, you know, acting class. You really don't have time. And then, you know, then it's like then you got a network, you know, some sort of gala or some shit happen at night. But that's why they choose them, because they know that these people mean well, think they're doing something good. So they grab them and say, hey, we got a good idea. Right, like Jaleel White was talking to Talib Kweli on the podcast, and he was talking about how Family Matters was, you know, this all white writing room that didn't know how to bridge the gap between the show and the black community. And until Urkel got there, that show was like tanking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's like what happens. You have these writers in these rooms who are like straight up redacted white liberals who are giving you the plays and are saying, hey, it'd be a good idea for you to twist this Poison record and remix it like this. They'll even write the record for you. They'll write the lyrics for you. I guarantee you she ain't write that shit.
Here's part of the lyrics. Girl, I must warn you. I sense that you're causing lots of harm. Situation is serious. Let's cure it with 2 shots in the arm. It's all so ridiculous. Conspiracy theories seem from the start. It's all so deadly. They believe it caused they believe it because they aren't very smart. Mm-hmm. It's driving me out of my mind. Common sense is hard for them to find. Fox News got into their heads. Misinformation, now some of them dead. There is no poison. FDA approved it this time. There is no poison.
And I think if she wrote it, it would have came out better. Yeah, somebody clip Uncle Hotep's rendition of the punch poison, the poison punch.
I never said I could sing. You know, so like.
But even her original, like your version was better than hers. I listened to it and I'm like, this sounds horrible. Who wrote these lyrics? It didn't even fit. Half the shit wasn't on beat. Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, but she blocked me on Twitter.
Did she? When? After that?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I told her, I was like, give me everybody except this. This is cooning. Like I will take Jesse Lee Peterson over this, man.
Wait, did you respond to her tweet?
No, yeah, she put it on a tweet. I quote tweeted it and put it over top of it. I was like, yo, give me everything except this. This is cooning, man. Give me anything except this. You
said cooning?
I forget what I said. Give me everybody y'all call a coon over this. That's what I said.
Candace, all of them. Absolutely. And so she blocked you.
Yeah. I mean, there wasn't that many people. Like 20 people started retweeting it, but I don't know. She doesn't, like, I don't know. She's not really a big person on Twitter, but like,
she ain't no Uncle Hotep or nothing.
I don't know why she would get all mad about that.
That's some bullshit. This is what they do. This is what they do to us, man.
Hollywood star AOC is with CPC, corporate progressive communist. Sketch therapy fashion is something barbarous, for it produces innovation without reason and without benefit. George Santana.
And then the white conservatives come to me they see shit like that and they go, "What's wrong with black people?" I'm like, "Listen, dog, it's your people that's been taking the punch more than anybody." But they see that and think that's a representation of the black community all around the board on all these shows.
You want to talk about Nicki, man?
We're gonna talk about Nicki. Let's talk about Nicki, man.
Yeah. Nicki Minaj, man. How did it start, man? Like, wait. Now, hold on. Now, we'll get to how it started. And because people got some weird feelings about this because they don't know what's going on. Like, some people don't trust this. Now, she did say she'll likely get the punch because she wants to go on tour. She's on record saying this tweet.
Yes. Now,
let me bring up her account or something like that.
Shout out to Hotep Really. I see people in the chat shouting him out. Shout out to the young boy.
Now, she had said, this is hilarious. Where do we start here? She said, what was the start? The 15th?
Yeah.
Oh, no, she started about her cousin. She started about her cousin.
Oh, yes, her cousin, right.
Said her cousin, so allegedly her cousin, his nuts got big. Right?
Yeah.
People started saying like, "Oh man, you lying," that stuff like that, and people were getting mad. She's got 22 million followers and trying to say, "Oh, you're being anti-punch" and stuff like that. You know, and it's going crazy. It went crazy, and she, you know, her being the black woman that she is, started firing back. You know, and then we have experts. You know, like this is what gets me mad. AP fact check. Fauci even went like talking to Nicki Minaj. No, that's not true. There's unfounded claims about the swollen nuts. I mean, like, why are we talking about this?
Yes, exactly. See how smart they are.
See, that's the thing. Like, I'm like, this is why my kufi's got on a little tighter. I was like, hold on, let me bring my kufi on. I had to put my kufi on with this one, man, this whole week, man. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Nicki Minaj is then. Tucker Carlson. He's quoted Nicki.
Yes.
And
she quoted,
and he made the point. It wasn't even about the swollen nut story. It was about you can't question what they say.
Right.
Nothing other than where's your arm at? Which arm? Left or right? That's you. That's all you better say.
Right.
How many booster joints can I get? Anything other than that, you is not supposed to say or question anything.
Yeah.
Or you get ramrodded.
Yeah.
Like they did. These shines told me to believe black women. That's all they told last year and a half. Believe black women. Believe black women. No, not that black woman. Don't believe her.
Right. Then
they started like, you can't tweet. You can't talk about what Tucker Carlson said. He's a white nationalist.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everybody's like, any white person that likes being white is a white nationalist, obviously. Like, come the hell on. Like, what type time we on? He's a white nationalist. We missed the mark when Tucker Carlson is a white nationalist. White people can like being white. God damn. But anyway, because Joy Reid came out. I know I'm all over the place because this story's all over the place. Joy Reid came out, had two white men with her. You know, they had the darky with them. Go ahead, Joy. Talk shit about that sister. Talk shit about it. The white man just sitting there like, yeah, Joy. Talk about that nigga. Talk about that nigga. And Nicki called her out on that shit. Called her Uncle Tommyina. Oh, I fell out laughing. What she said, Uncle Tommy.
Uncle Tommyana.
Uncle Tommyana. You're not even Uncle Tom no more. You're Uncle Tommyana.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord Minaj. Onika. You know what I mean? That's what I'm calling. I'm talking about Onika. You know what I mean? Queen Onika, goddammit.
Yeah. But the white man sure as hell pulled his German Shepherd out, Joyanne Reid.
They pulled two niggas out. They pulled Dom Lemon. I don't know what did Dom Lemon say?
You know, that's what Minister Jap called them German Shepherds.
Yeah, you're right. They pulled two of them out. They pulled it, and she replied on I even started following Nicki Minaj on Instagram. I was like, let me go follow Nicki, man. I'm lying. I'm joining the barbs and everything, man. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I swear to God. Hold on, I got the photos, man.
What
saved
photos?
Of her responses. I'm gonna read some of her responses.
Okay. Let's read some of these Nicki Minaj.
She says,
responses.
Y'all gotta stop pretending to love people with backbones. If Malcolm X was here, he'd be asking questions, and most of y'all that holler Black Lives Matter and protect black women would be telling him to shut up and fall in line. Y'all say these people's names, but embody the spirit of a coward. Now, this is from, I guess Dom Lemon said something. I don't know what Dom Lemon said. This is what she posted on her story. Now, if I start discussing what you get in your rear end, I'd be wrong, right? Because I guess Dom Lemon said, get the shot in the rear end. Now, listen what she says. Now, this is game she got. If you're ever discussing facts with a person who's telling you to buy or get something and you go, okay, cool, tell me more about it, and they start insulting you, run. Demonizing people for asking questions won't help your cause, Uncle Tommyana. I'm stuck in an effing Will Ferrell movie. Us, tell me more about it. Tommy, you know what? You do get it in your ass. He couldn't wait to deliver that line. He rehearsed it all night. Definitely has little penis energy, mad because that shot couldn't fix that. 3.3 to 4 inches max. I fell out.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Shots fired. God damn. Oh, Nika. I'm bearish on the Nicki situation.
Bearish?
I'm not with it.
No.
Nope. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it for a fucking second.
Now, a lot of people have this take you're about to get at. I think you're going down that line, but go ahead.
You know what this is about?
What?
Nicki.
Why?
That's what this is about. Again.
Teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip.
You know, on your poll, you asked what's going to happen to Nicki. You know what that answer is? Not a goddamn thing.
Nothing.
She's not going to get canceled. The most they're going to do is bring up the fact that, you know, her boyfriend's on the sexual offender list, right? Or husband or whatever that is.
Right.
That's the most they're going to do. And they already did that. This is about Nicki. Nicki don't give a fuck about none of us and these mandates. She don't care about that shit. I'm not about to hang my hat on the Nicki situation. She's not doing this because she cared. She's doing this because she was attacked. It was a reaction. And she was agitated. And if you know anything about Nicki Minaj, she's easily agitated. And they agitated her. And what'd she do? She reacted. Then, because I don't even think she was even going to take to the IG Live until they suspended her Twitter account. That's when she decided to go to IG Live. I would have had more respect for Nicki Minaj if she would have came out from the gate with the IG Live and said, yo, this shit ain't cool. From the gate without being attacked. See, I can't reward somebody for doing the right thing after they were agitated and attacked because somebody provoked you to speak up. You didn't speak up because you were brave enough to speak up. You were provoked to speak up. And you're still supporting the stabby. So when she goes to the White House and she has that conversation, you know what she's going to come out with on her back? A good miser logo. y'all gonna get set up. Y'all think she going Hotep. I don't think so. I'm very bearish. I think she's gonna flip. Or go quiet. This thing will just be erased from memory. She'll never revisit it. If she was on her shit, she'll revisit this. It would be a campaign. Others would get behind her. Name one famous person that got behind Nicki in this situation.
Tank.
I said name one famous person.
Come on, man. You can't you don't give Tank his fucking props, man.
Name one famous. I didn't say talented.
But that's the point. That's the point. That's why everything is messed up. Nobody's speaking out.
Right.
Now, some people are like LeBron. Matter of fact, let's go with LeBron. NBA players, they don't have to get the punch. Yeah. There's no mandate. Now, the refs have to get it. You know why? Because LeBron. Remember when my man, Dennis Schroeder, he said, I think everybody in the Lakers has got the punch except me and LeBron. Dumbass. He ain't on the Lakers no more. Ran his goddamn mouth.
Got him out of there. Talk too much.
But see, LeBron's smart enough not to say nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? They asked him about it. He was just like, oh, it's a personal thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
LeBron got some sense. No matter what y'all think about him, he got some sense.
He knows how to play the media.
Yeah, he knows how to play
He's
the
got
play
media
the role.
training. Say that.
Yeah.
He's not smart. He has media training. Continue.
No. I mean, you have to. You can have.
He's got media training. Continue.
You hate no bull.
I'm not hating. There's intellectuals,
right,
and then there's everybody else. He's not an intellectual. He's not an intelligent individual.
Street smarts.
I don't know if we can give him that either. He's media trained.
Yeah, but some people can be media trained and still not follow that training.
Well, he can follow directions.
Anyway, nobody's going to come out and say it. Who's going to come out and say it? You come out and say it, you're going to get the heart attack done. They're going to blame you and say, oh, see? Anti-Vaxxer! There he went.
Yes.
So nobody's going to say nothing.
But what if everybody said something? You can't cancel J, B, and A. You can't. You can't. So what happened? Everybody left Nicki on an island for herself. You know why? Because she part of the PSYOP.
Now, I kind of believe that. But about the J and Bay, like, they released something, man. They got tapes, so they got photos on. You better not say nothing.
Yeah.
Boy, I got this. We got a folder this big on you, J-Ho. The picture's gonna start appearing in the daily magazine, Daily Caller, the National Enquirer.
Yeah.
But listen, this is my theory. And I said this all week. Mm-hmm. There's a Facebook post by the Detroit. Hold on, let me bring it up.
Okay.
And I want to read this, man, because this is unbelievable. Mm-hmm. Let me go with my Normie book, man. Some people don't believe in Normie book, man, but I believe it to get a pulse of the normies.
I don't. You can't even cancel Nicki though. Like people saying, oh, she'll get. You can't cancel Nicki. Like, how they say they can cancel a lot of people. Nicki's in a place where she's pro LGBT and she's pro black woman. Those two forces behind her not going to allow her to be canceled. She's too valuable to the other agendas, plus the debauchery agenda. She's too valuable to the other agendas for them to cancel Nicki. And she's got a little bit too much power because she's bitchy. Like, if, let's say the Illuminati was like, yo, she canceled, cut off her bread. She's got too much money already to agitate her, because she's going to put that money to work to get back. And she'll become, that's when you'll see the Hotep Onika. But you'll see her in a millionaire version, because she's going to take that shit personal. And they're like, this is one person we don't want to see on the other side, because they'll have to neutralize her physical body. And they don't want to have to go. They're trying to be cleaner. They're not trying to do the Bob Marley thing no more. They're trying to be cleaner with how they get people out of here. They want to just assassinate your character. But I don't think they got no dirt to assassinate her character because it's a woman, and you can't shame a woman for being a hoe, especially when she's already rapping about it. So no matter what tape you pull out, it's just going to make her more famous.
Right. So my theory is on September 10th, WXYZ TV channel in Detroit, they made a Facebook post. After the punches were available to everyone, did you lose an unpunched loved one to Stupid 19?
Yeah, I saw that.
If you're willing to share your family story, please DM us your contact information. We may reach out for a story we're working on.
Yeah.
I'm just going to read the stats.
Okay.
Now, this is Facebook. We can just like take it as it is.
Yeah.
You can imagine how many people have seen this.
Yeah.
208,000 comments.
Wow.
189,000 shares.
Wow.
And I'm gonna read a couple. I think let me just read a couple. And what happened was people started telling the stories about people that got the punch and how some of them lost people. Eric Redmond, I lost 2 who was punched. Carmen Marie, no, we're all fine, but almost lost one of my punch family members. Ryan Okerstom, no, but I lost a punched one. There's hundreds of, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people. So you can 189,000, millions of people have seen this story. So in my mind, when they started bubbling, the Illuminati said, "Oh, we gotta do something. Let's make some calls. What can we do?" Call up Nicki. Nicki owes us one, man. Nicki owes us one. Her man about to go upstate. We can make it easy on him. Bam. Now, instead of everybody talking about this story, which has real, factual, easy things that can be looked up, we're talking about not Nicki's cousin's man that got blue balls because of the punch. You know what I'm saying? To me, this is kind of distraction. Now, that's to me. Now, it could turn into something else, but we're discussing, instead of discussing the side joints that happen for real, Fauci coming out talking about, oh, I gotta talk to Nicki Minaj. Like, this is real. I reposted this on my Knowing Book. 3 people look at it. People scared to death. They're cowards. American people are cowards. They're scared. They're shook. Like, people want to hide. They don't want to face the truth.
Yeah. People
always like, I don't believe in conspiracy theories. You live in a nation where they whacked JFK. They whacked JFK. That's facts. That's fact. You live in a nation that whacked Martin Luther King. The government got found guilty of it. Shines?
Facts.
What do you mean you don't believe in conspiracy theories? America is the home of the land of conspiracy theories.
Facts.
You gotta be kidding me. What you're really saying is you don't really want to think. You don't want to use your brain. You want somebody else to think for you.
Facts.
What you're really saying is you're the goddamn Tin Man on the way to the Wizard of Oz. You don't got no goddamn heart. That's what you're really saying when you say I don't believe in conspiracy theories. You're saying you're a goddamn coward, and a dumb coward at that.
And a dumb coward at that.
Make me sick, man. Like, what country these guys grow up in? Like, what country did they grow up in? White man, listen. White man, I listened to that book about Martin Luther King, man. I was amazed at the intricacy they used to kill that man.
Yeah.
That was a high-end plan. No dummies did that. They had all their bases covered. And when when some guy accidentally saw something, that witness was dead the next day.
Wait, which one was this?
This is King.
Oh. Witness saw something?
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't see nothing.
Yeah, he called. It was a taxi driver, and he saw something. He called the dispatch and said what he saw.
And next
That
day
was
he
all
was.
she wrote.
That was it.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. It's like I don't know about. I don't know. It's weird. Polls to making posts about Nicki Minaj, calling her the alt-right king. I was out there grifting. I was like, let me put I'm joining the barbs. You know what I mean? Now, you know, the thing that made it over the top is that like a group of barbs were out there protesting, I think MSNBC or something like that. I was like,
wait.
You see that?
No. That was some little socialist party.
Oh, was it?
Grifting. Yeah. It was
Oh,
a
there was
socialist
this
party. Grifting. Yeah. Hey, the funny thing about them was they were protesting the CDC with masks on.
Okay.
With masks
Yeah.
on. What are you doing? You are literally a spokesperson for the CDC as you stand outside their building with the mask on.
Yeah. I don't know. I have no clue. Hey, they play football tonight?
Huh?
Oh, never mind. I'm just I didn't know if there was a football game on or something like that.
Oh.
I was looking on Twitter. But I don't know. It looks kind of suspect to me, but a lot of people caught that though. A lot of people caught that.
What?
You know, that was a take that everybody was like, man, this is fake. This everybody thought it was pump fake.
Yeah, I you know, this is the beginning of the story, but the end of the story has yet to come. And again, I'm sick of them bringing. Let's say they publicize this meeting between Nicki and these professionals in the White House or whoever. I'm sick of them bringing non-intellectuals.
Right.
It's like Lupe Fiasco, right? This is exactly like the Lupe Fiasco situation, where I say to Lupe, I say, are you willing to debate the topic of vaccines, right? This is what I asked him. And he hit me back like, yeah. So I'm like, cool. So I hit him. I said, yo, here's the guy you're going to debate on my channel. And that was Jahudi Ma'at Ra. Then he goes, nah, you trying to play games. I thought I was debating you.
Right.
Really what he was saying was, nah, I'm scared of that other nigga with the real facts.
Right.
I want to debate somebody who doesn't do this. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't study that stuff, right? But Jahudi, like, he studies that stuff. That's what he does for a living. He's in the herbals and all that stuff. So what they'll do is they'll talk to the dummies because the dummies don't know what are the right questions to ask because you don't know what you don't know. So they bring the dummies up there, but they'll never bring an intellectual, somebody who really knows what's going on, to come up there and represent for us, man. And that's the biggest problem with the whole Onika thing. It's like, yeah, she's a voice, but you know, and you know, a lot of people, you know, brought up. I think I got to give her credit. You know, she did come out and say, hey, you know, the lynch mob that comes out and tries to cancel you, and you're not allowed to ask questions and all of that stuff. I give her that. But you know, outside of that situation, this is a big. I think it's a big nothing burger here. Something's gonna get us distracted, get our hopes up into thinking. I mean, you know, these celebrities don't get credit from me. Did she campaign with Biden?
I don't think she did.
I hope not.
I don't remember that. No, I don't think so.
But like, that's one thing. Like if you gonna be brave, you would have been like Kanye. Like Kanye gets all the credit for bravery because when it wasn't cool, he had the MAGA hat on.
Right.
So he gets all the bravery tokens. The rest of y'all is scared. Y'all didn't speak up. Y'all the ones that installed this new communist dictator we have in the White House. Why you let the media fool y'all into thinking that was Trump. Trump was the dictator. Why you ain't speak up then? Maybe if you'd have spoke up back then, we wouldn't have had this dictator in the White House trying to push these mandates. Look at this. What's this?
What?
Hold on. I think I just found something. All right, no, never mind. My bad. I thought I found something.
Yeah, so that's our take on Nicki. You know, I don't know. I guess reserve judgment is the key thing, but I'm glad she raked Joy Reid and Dom Lemon over the coals and shit like that.
Yeah, that's always fun to watch. That's always fun to watch. But I don't give people all this credit for getting red pilled when it's too late. Nah, bitch, you late. You get no credit. You sit down in the back and you take directions from us now. All this, oh yeah, Nicki's so great. Nah, no the fuck she's not. She's not. Yo, she's late. That's what the fuck she is. She ain't great. She late. She mad late to the party. And she got nobody backing her. It'd be different if she came with a squad. Like, yo, I got Gucci backing me, you know what I'm saying? Some names. I got Meg with me. Meg feels the same way. Doja feels the same way. She didn't come with no squad. It's just her. I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. I'm not feeling it at all. And she was going off on Trump. Here, go, yeah, Nicki Minaj sounds off on Trump. See what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you put us in this situation. You helped put us in this situation. You get no credit.
Holy movie star AOC's with CPC, corporate progressive communist. Sketch therapy, fashion is something barbarous. It produces innovation without reason and imitation without benefit. Sketch therapy, those who don't remember are doomed to repeat. Straight Crown Rule. Just want to say thanks to the podcast. Have decided to start my quilt making business. Shout out to Straight Crown Rule. Hotep Tiger. HJ is on fire tonight. Isla, come to the Heights. It's Vegas here. Papa Hotep. Moderna punch people are saying that it works better with the woo shot. Disla, Hotep Jesus is dropping 35 in the first half. Chad, intelligence used to mean the ability to think. Now people call you dumb. You don't drink the TV Kool-Aid and try to think for yourself.
Facts.
Opinion junkie, I don't take the pro-black serious. Live with your peoples first.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do football bets again? I mean, the football picks again, man.
Okay, how we do last week?
I think it was like 47% or something like that.
God damn, I did bad.
All right, we missed the first game, but Cincinnati at Chicago. Houston versus Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Rams versus Colts.
Rams.
Buffalo Bills versus the Miami Dolphins.
Bills. That's nerd team.
New England versus the Jets.
Oh, New England. Jets are terrible.
San Fran Eagles.
Eagles.
Raiders versus Steelers.
Steelers.
Saints versus the Panthers.
Who's throwing the ball in the Panthers? Cam?
I don't know his name. No,
Is Cam?
Cam's out the league, man.
Oh yeah, that's right. He went to New England, and his career died in New England. Who you said Panthers versus who?
Saints versus Panthers.
Saints.
Broncos versus Jacksonville.
We're gonna go with Broncos. Uncle Hotep.
Vikings versus Arizona.
Vikings versus Arizona. Arizona.
Falcons versus the Bucks.
Falcons.
Cowboys versus the Chargers.
Cowboys.
Titans versus Seahawks.
Titans.
Chiefs versus Ravens.
Chiefs. Oh wait,
And the
that's
Detroit-
LJ down there. I'm going with LJ
Okay.
because he black.
Detroit versus Green Bay.
Detroit versus Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers, right?
Yeah, he didn't look too hot the first game.
Yeah, he looked terrible last week. I heard. That's who messed up one of our picks, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with him again this week. Fantasy football style, sometimes fantasy football you got to start in QB. He have a bad week and you sit him, and then the next week he have a blowout week. No, we rocking with him again. We going with Aaron Rodgers again.
Post flow. The Ralph Lauren punch didn't eradicate the Jordan. Polo still exists, but they redefined it by several other horse and crutch games. Damn.
Oh wait, Chad, he said, "Bruh, the Falcons are terrible, and Brady is W with the Bucks." I keep forgetting Brady's with the Bucks. My bad. We going with Brady. My bad. Change that pick. Thank you, Chad.
All right, let me change this pick before I forget. There we go. All right. MGTOW, Michiganer. Uncle Hotep's daughter could run California better than Gavin Newsom. MB, Cali is 7% black. They're almost out of black people. They don't matter anymore in California. The rest of the state is hardcore progressive. Elder never had a chance. He raised millions for Trump 24. Well done.
Okay, real quick. I understand people talking about the population demographics in California. I need people to get me the demographics on the voters, not eligible voters, the motherfuckers that actually show up and vote at every single election. It's called a voting block. Show me the demographics on the voting block, and then we can have a conversation.
Jonathan Strong, thank you. DW, thank you. Strong, Elder didn't have a chance. What I love was seeing the shines and the press adhere to the purity gods' wishes and protecting their supremacy by going after him.
Poor Larry Elder.
Michael Harry, Jabari Allen, Michael Harry from the root.com, white liberals' favorite boule, is a writer on the on that Amber show.
See? Michael Harry, wow. You know who that is, right?
Yeah.
White people, black men are the white people of black people.
They favorite coon.
Imagine black community. Huh?
Jay Pylon.
Hold on. Imagine black community. The man who wrote, I don't even know if we can call him a man. The person that wrote, because I don't want to ruin his pronouns and his genders. The person who wrote, "Black men are the white people of black people," is writing your entertainment. Your future's fucked, yo.
Jay, Fat Joe did his boy Joe a favor. Did you watch? I didn't see any of it, man. I missed this one.
What happened?
The verses.
Oh, they had that already?
Yeah, I missed it.
Yeah. So
I heard
who won?
Ja Rule did his thing.
Yeah.
And I think Fat Joe called Little Mo dusty bitches or something. He apologized or some shit. I don't know what happened.
Oh, wow.
But everybody said Ja did his thing, so I don't know.
Okay.
I wanted to see that, man, because not Fat Joe's first album, but his second one, Jose, that's a classic to me, man. That's a personal classic, man. That thing go hard, man. I got to play that. I went running before I got on I came on the show on the treadmill. I was playing one of his songs. Daniel M. I have a question for y'all. Y'all get to pick the president. Who you choosing? Thanks for the content. Keep giving much love. Any president? You go first, man. You want me to go first?
Anybody to be president?
Yeah.
Goddamn Donald J. Trump.
You know who I'm gonna pick?
Who?
Shout out ABL. Shout out ABL. Shout out ABL for president. Give a black man a chance. We need a black man, a real black man. ABL be the perfect president, man.
You and this nigga, man. He gonna have to start paying, yo, for this sponsorship. Let me finally get money underneath the table.
Yeah, I'm about to start making. I'm gonna make a shout out ABL shirt, man. I'm gonna sell it, man. I ain't gonna ask him either. I'm like, yo, I give you no brother. It's my phrase, man. But shout out ABL. Jabari Allen, Anika Maga Hotep is her new name.
Yo, you know what was funny about the conversation? Because Tommy Lauren and them hopped on it, black people was like, oh, that's how you know you wrong, because these people is agreeing with you. And I'm like, oh, come the fuck on, yo. So if goddamn Tommy Lauren say 1 + 1 = 2, 1 + 1 don't equal 2 no more? Either facts is facts. You mad because you agree? What about the fact that black feminists are closely aligned with the goddamn KKK in their rhetoric? Y'all never draw that parallel. But all of a sudden, because people are agreeing with her, she's indicted because of that? It's some real ignorant shit happening, man, online. It's like the more you send a nigga to school, the dumber he is.
It's hard trusting a Negro that got all them degrees. It depends what the degree's in.
Right.
Like if it's in a science or something, then yeah, I'm like something like math, accounting, like soul or Tanai, like chemistry, then yeah, I can believe in a nigga. Yeah. But if it's in like them fucking social shit, I'm like, oh man, you kiss my ass. You get the fuck, stay the far away from me, man.
Right.
CJ man, a black woman can't even be 1% hesitant without being shamed. Now White House wants to get her back in line. AOC no booty. Hotep's been told you. Darian, hit that like, y'all. Svenstead. Did I miss some?
Hey, yo, Maz, don't let nobody disrespect me up in this bitch, yo. The niggas disrespect me, you block them. Act like Hotep Jesus on Twitter. I accept no disrespect.
Yeah, man, I had to block somebody. Oh my God, I'm trying to think I was streaming today, and somebody said something really crazy. I'm like, whoa, like it was like it had to have been a bot crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, man, get the hell out of here, man.
Yeah.
Mods took care of him. Thank you, Mods. Shout out to Mods. Where you going?
It wasn't for the mods.
Okay.
A lot of stuff wouldn't be possible.
Sven said, small stonks for the hookers not asleep. Daniel, F for you being right. I have a hard time speaking out publicly when others around me speak so openly about their effed up opinions. Any advice for we the people that feel we have no choice?
No.
I got Daniel. First off, protect yourself at all times. And sometimes that means being quiet. You know, sometimes you got to listen. You know, even they say something stupid, sometimes you got to listen because it's dangerous, man. It's dangerous. I'm not saying you were in a case, but some people that speak out, they get hit with the the heart attack gun. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Or get the frog juice. Mm-hmm. You know, so you got to be careful. You know, just stick with find like-minded people and build. You know what I'm saying? That's where your best bet is. You know what I mean? Then you all can think together. But don't try to convert anybody because they're not going to want to convert. You know, don't just try to change people's minds because these people are too far gone.
Oh, he said voice. When you read it, I thought you was talking about the punch. No, that's good advice. Yeah, that's good advice. Huh? That feel we have no voice. We spoke about that on the Twitter Spaces on Tuesday. Be outspoken, but you have to be well spoken. You know, like I said before, I took a year off of YouTube just to work on my speech. Mm-hmm. Sitting in the mirror, talking to myself, listening to myself, recording myself, trying to be more articulate, expanding my vocabulary. So a lot of people say, hey, speak up, speak up. I don't know if that's always the best thing, because you might say something dumb. So speak up. If you are, well studied in whatever it is you're about to have a voice in, make sure you study, and you look at every nook and cranny, and because when you speak, it's got to be impeccable. Be outspoken, but be well spoken.
Papa Hotep, shout out to China helping to liberate Americans from tyranny and shipping fake punch cards to the States. We appreciate the effort. Chad, where are the conservatives backing Cam Newton? Why would they back Cam Newton for?
Yeah, what happened?
Oh, because he didn't get the punch.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Halima.
He dresses too funny. If he dressed normal, I wouldn't. I mean, like, Cam don't even get support from, like, I don't know. It's hard to say, but I think he just dressed too crazy, man. Anyway, end game. Uncle, you always shout out ABL. Does ABL pay you to give him a shout out on every HBTY?
Word.
No.
Nigga taking money on the table.
I just thought it was funny. Like you started, like, I forget how it started. And I was just like, man, I'm just going to give him a shout out, man. They just roll with there. When I listen to some shows, like, they do that. There's always, like, this shtick, you know what I mean? That carries on for episode to episode. Like if somebody just starts, they don't know what's going on. They'll be like, yo, you had to be there. You know what I'm saying? So I just build a history with that. It's nothing other than that. Yeah. Dalton, I'd buy a shout out ABL shirt. Oh, shit.
You knock your oct on the ground?
I dropped this other no. my laptop on there. I hope it's still working. Yeah, we good. Where we at? I don't think we almost got everything.
That was a lot.
Who's Trey brother? Who's Trey brother?
Trey Black Mountain Hotep, I believe his brother got murdered, yo.
So,
I just wanted to say shout out to him, love to the family. A moment of silence for him, man. Press F in the chat for the homie Trey, yo.
Yeah, press F in the chat. Come here, Joe.
ABL stands for Always Be Learning. Always Be Learning. That's what it stands for.
Ah, there you go. Shout out ABL. Shout out Always Be Learning. That's a good one. I don't know. I think that's who's the Clinton attorney?
Miley China, the dude that
Oh yeah.
With the whole China situation, you saw that?
Yeah. He said he had a back door to China and say that we're not gonna bomb. He wasn't gonna let Trump bomb.
Yeah. And one of the Clinton attorneys got arrested over the whole Russian shit.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm. You see how that's why I say I don't trust all this like stuff be in the news, because you find out about this other stuff that be having in the background. I ain't find out about this till I posted the topics. I said what's missing, and that's when everybody hit me with the what's the name, with the with all the topics, and they brought up that thing. I was like, damn, I didn't even know about this. Who else was in a hearing? Oh my God, there was a hearing this week. And he was asking the guy, the hearing about Biden and the feed getting cut off. Did you see that clip?
No, I didn't see. I missed that one. Yo. I heard somebody said that. Somebody said that in the show, but I missed it.
There was some sort of hearing.
The tablet.
What?
Your phone.
blinking and adoring, hearing and bizarrely grilling about who in the White House authority. Yes, this is it right here.
Who is that?
This is it right here. Hey, I'm gonna play this. This is very important. Y'all need to see this. So let's look at this.
Look, we've all seen this. We saw it as recently as yesterday. Somebody in the White House has authority to press the button and stop the president, cut off the president's speaking ability and sound. Who is that person?
I think anyone who knows the president, including members of this committee, knows that he speaks very clearly and very...
Get the tab.
Okay, remember we were talking about media training before?
Get the other
This dude right here has that like congressional, political, media, how to dodge the question type training. Like he asked him, who has authority to push the button? And this dude says Biden speaks for himself. That's not what he asked you. Let's continue. Let's just continue.
Deliberately for himself.
And he does it several times.
Well, are you saying that there is no one in the White House that can cut him off? Because yesterday that happened, and it's happened a number of times before that. It's been widely reported that somebody has the ability to push the button and cut off his sound and stop him from speaking. Who is that person?
There is no such person. Again, the president.
Okay. There's no such person. Okay. My computer does not turn on unless I hit the fucking button. My Zoom doesn't open or close unless I hit a button.
Right.
In order to use technology, somebody has to operate said technology. He asked him, who hit the button? And this fool said, no one. No one? The software runs itself? Y'all got some new AI or some shit that's running this shit? The AI decided to cut Biden off? Who is running the feed? There's a technical team who runs the feed. This is why I couldn't be in Congress, because I have to slap the shit out of somebody. I'd have to come up off the goddamn thing and go right upside his head. This is why I can't be in Congress. I'd be cussing up in Congress. Like, I don't know how these people hold their cool. Look at this.
The president speaks for himself, makes all of the strategic decisions, informed by the best advice that he can get from the people around him.
So are you unaware that this is actually happening? Because it happened yesterday at the Interagency Fire Center.
And I feel like this senator is in on it. He's too calm and collected. He's just letting him get away with this. You know, they do this shit. I don't know, who is this? State Anthony Blicken, I guess, is this guy? No, Mr. Risch. Mr. Risch, it says it right there. I feel like they'll be in on this shit. So it's like, hey, I got to save face with my base. So I'm going to play some hardball with you, but I ain't going to play too hardball. Because he could have pressed him and said, yo, you are completely dodging my question. And he kind of just like lets him just go. That's why I can't trust none of these fools.
It was widely reported. The media's reported on it, and it's not the first time it's happened. It's happened several times. Are you telling this committee that this does not happen? That there's no one in the White House who pushes the button and cuts him off in mid-sentence?
I'm playing the tape.
That's correct.
Oh, okay.
You heard that? He said that's correct.
So this button and cuts him off.
He said,
are you telling this committee that this does not happen? That there's no one in the White House who pushes the button and cuts him off in mid-sentence?
There's no one in the White House that cuts him off mid-sentence, and he responds,
That's correct.
that's correct. White folks, you ain't got your horse and your musket yet. They playing out here. They playing games. They playing. Are you serious?
Sit down on the couch.
Who has the ability? No, are you telling me that nobody has the ability to cut the feed? That's correct. The feed cuts itself. The feed turns itself on. The cameras operate themselves. The White House is apparently working with advanced artificial intelligence that we have no idea about. That's what's happening at the White House. There's some bullshit. That's the shit this week that had me pissed off. Like, everybody was talking about all that other shit. I'm looking at this like, nah, somebody cutting this nigga off. We want to know who. That was a great question. Who pressing the button? Who got their finger on the button? I digress.
One other small story. I think it was Occupy Democrats account. Like, I guess there was a landlord in Florida wants to like evict people that don't have the punch.
Yeah.
Now this is the same Occupy Democrats that they wanted an eviction moratorium because of the pandemic.
Yes.
How does that work? Like this is crazy what we're doing right now. It's really
I'll read the tweet. Occupy Democrats verified, blue checked up. Okay. Just so we know this ain't no troll account. Okay. It says breaking. A large Florida landlord announces that he will begin requiring all new and existing tenants to provide proof of COVID punch, saying, you don't want the punch, you have to move. And if you don't, we will evict you. RT if you support the landlord's move. All of a sudden, they just turned into capitalists. All of a sudden, it's just like, oh yeah, you know, this guy can do that. We support this. Occupy Democrats. It says if you're a Democrat who supports punch mandates that keep Americans from dying needlessly and are looking for the latest breaking news, please RT and follow this account to be immediately notified when we tweet. So that's the agenda of this account, is to push for mandates. Occupy Democrats. That's verified, 151,000 followers. Who runs this account? Who pushes the button? I want to know who pushes the button on this Occupy account. Who's tapping the buttons on this account?
Yeah, who runs that account?
Who runs this account?
Crazy.
Twitter, Jack, Dorsey. Who runs this account? I want to know. Brooklyn father or whatever his name, Brooklyn dude, whatever. He got exposed. We already knew he was taking PAC money, but they said he was taking PAC money. Brooklyn dad or something like that.
Oh, I don't know.
They say he was taking, Brooklyn Dad or something like that. Brooklyn Dad Defiant or something like that. Chat know who I'm talking about.
Oh, I forgot. We got to talk about one more thing.
What?
Bullet bags, man.
Oh,
we got to go into Shine Twitter, man. We got to talk about Shine Twitter. Allegedly, now this is in Shine Black Twitter, you know, allegedly,
real black Twitter.
I guess, there was this black female. She was a woman. She's a DA, works in DA's office, lawyer. I don't know if it's Dallas or somewhere. She got smart. Somebody got smart with her and her man about the pics, and she like responded and said, "Y'all a bunch of bullet bags, etc." Now, bullet bags means, you know, y'all just catch the bullets from the police from the 12, and that's all the black men are good for.
Well, that's literally, black men is synonymous with bullet bags in their vocabulary. Like when they don't say black men,
they don't call anybody.
They just call them bullet bags.
Right.
Again, rhetoric that resembles the KKK. Continue.
So some people got mad at that, and then they found out she was a lawyer. And she worked for the DA, so they started doxing her. They started calling her crib. I mean, calling the job and stuff like that. And people were like, they're going back and forth. Stop. They're going back and forth about it. You know, I just wanted to hear your take on that. You know, was it okay? Was it out of bounds? No, I don't think it was out of bounds, because I'm like, If she's supposed to be a lawyer working a DA, she's supposed to be above certain, she's supposed to have certain characteristics and certain behavior that she should be exhibiting. Yes. Basically don't act like a goddamn shine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shouldn't be too hard to expect. So her saying that is completely, that's a fire-worthy offense. If you talk about somebody's sexuality, they'll dox you. Mm-hmm. So if you call somebody a bullet bag, it's fair game. Yeah. Y'all made these rules. Now, that's how it is, I think.
Yeah, I don't agree with, the doxing. But if you're going to call somebody's employer, or warn the board or something like that, I'm all for that. Not on every situation, I don't feel like, because you disagree with somebody, you need to be doing that. But in this case, where we're dealing with somebody who's in the legal system, who's going to be in a position of power and could rise to an even higher position of power, one day could become a DA, like Kamala Harris. Right? Think about somebody who thinks of black men as bullet bags being the DA. That's not who you want up there. So you have to nip that in the bud and say, nah, her license should be taken. She need to go work at Walmart or something else. She needs to find another profession because law ain't it. I'm fully with whatever wrath she got.
Yes, yeah, for real, the law ain't. I don't mean docs find her crib and her phone
I don't
number,
agree with
but
that.
But if she works in a law profession, she needs not to work in there.
Yeah.
Zoe's 47. This is how white people practice racism and white supremacy.
Yeah.
Visit and avoid $20 donation. Just drop some cash. Support the channel. Thank you. Wes M. Get them HJ. We need you in Congress. If you were on the floor, we need you. We need to hear We need to hear someone say BS on C-SPAN.
They not about to JFK me. Because they not going to be able to put the handles on me. So they're going to have to give me the, you know what I'm saying? They're going to have to give me the neutralizer. Because when I get gone, it's a wrap. No, I can't run for office, y'all. If I ever ran for office, it would be something really local, like a mayor. Get me a little town and mind my business. But I ain't fucking with Congress, man. I don't belong there. You need somebody more polished, somebody who's more fit for that line of work. I don't even wear suits, so I definitely couldn't work fit. I refuse to wear suits. The only time I wear a suit is for the Grifties. So how about that? And that was a tuxedo. Technically, that's not even a suit. So
that's all we got, man. I think that's all we got. Thanks everybody coming through. 758, 582 likes. Thanks. That's good stuff. I don't know. I'll be on Uncle Hotep Factors this Sunday, man. So
yeah. Remember, you don't talk about Hotep. You just repost the video link and let people do the thinking for themselves. But you don't got to sell it to nobody. Just let the show gonna sell itself. The message gonna sell itself. But make sure y'all share this out, yo. Yeah. I'll see you next week, yo.
All right, man. Good show.
Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me